Hey, you, morning. Yes, you are reading this right now. I am so happy you are here. I really mean that. Not just being polite, not empty platitudes. It's important. Today, you showed up, and that is already stunning. No need to impress anyone. You don't need to have a fancy accent or perfect grammar. All you have to do is show up. That's all. Welcome. Not to English class exactly. Let's get rid of that label because it sounds too rigid, doesn't it? Let's call it a brief period, only for us, a moment of tranquility in the middle of the day. There's no stress here. No alarms were rung, no tests or textbooks, merely kind words. A gentle beat, something warm. What are we doing today then? Easy, cozy. There are three things. Learn a few lovely common phrases, embrace the warmth of a hug as you listen to a sweet little story, repeat some quiet, kind sentences together. That's all. And the story of today? The song is titled I Love My Family. Yes, it is precisely what it sounds like. Sweet, soft, a little sluggish, like closing your eyes and sitting in the sun. So proceed. Settle in, take out a blanket, warm something up, or just close your eyes if you want. Relax your shoulders. Let the air move in and out. Inhale, hold it. Now exhale, nice and slow. Are you ready? I value my family highly. Once upon a time, not in a big honking city with cars and chaos, but in a soft, sleepy village nestled between rolling green hills, there lived a boy named Max. The air had a fresh flower scent. The days went by slowly. It was quiet, like whispers in the mornings. A small house with a big heart was Max's home. It didn't squeak or shine, but it glowed with love and laughter and life. His mother, she smiled as if the sun itself were a part of her. His father made awful jokes, truly awful. But the way he laughed at them, oh, it made everyone else laugh too. Then there was Sophia, big sibling, as shrewd as a fox, bossy as a queen, but kind, deep down where it counts. Also, Buddy. Buddy, oh, their dog, the furry tornado. He chased butterflies like it was his calling, as he ran like the earth was on fire. If you paid him, he would not remain still, but he was theirs. Wonderfully wild and wriggly, Max loved all of them so much it made his chest ache in a good way. Then one golden morning, the light poured through the windows like honey. His mother commented, "Outside, let's go on a picnic." Merely 5 brief words. However, they lit Max up from within. His grin erupted, his soul already halfway to the park. So they packed simple things, sandwiches, apple slices, and the world's tiniest chocolate cake. His favorite, always his favorite. Then they set off, just down the lane, not too far, but far enough to feel like somewhere else. The sky was generous and wide. Birds chirped like they had an audience. The trees dancing like they were listening to secret music. They laid their blanket under a tree older than time. They opened their tiny feast like a treasure. Then chaos, laughter, running, shrieking nonsense. Max and Sophia are chasing a ball, falling over, and their faces are red from joy. Buddy, too, still chasing butterflies like they owed him money. When they finally gave in and fell into the grass, gasping for air and giggling even louder, they ate. Nothing opulent, only bread, some stuff in the middle. Yet, wow, Max had never tasted anything like it. And the dessert, the cake, oh, medium in texture, melty, tasted like love, safety, and childhood. Max took a look around. His mother, his father, his sibling. Buddy lavishly licks his paw, and something bloomed inside him. Quiet, like a fire made of peace. It wasn't just happiness. It was something sturdier, deeper. It was a sense of belonging. Buddy felt it as well. He wandered up on Max's cheek, because dogs simply know in some way. They remained for quite some time, telling absurd tales, laughing so hard it hurt their stomachs, doing nothing but doing it together. The sun began to wane at that point. The light stretched golden over the grass like warm butter. Time to leave. They packed up slow, no rush. The bag was carried by Max as though it contained stars. He walked alongside his mother. His dad and Sophia laughed behind them. Buddy wagged his tail like a banner of joy. Max went to sleep curled up, tired. However, the good kind of drained, the type that says, "You lived a good day today." His eyes closed. He also considered grass, cake, butterflies, sun, primarily his family. He smiled and then sailed off. Full vocabulary time. Let's whisper some new words. Say them softly. Say them proudly. Allow them to live in your mouth. The time of year when flowers open and display their color. The garden was blooming with pink and gold. Ecstatic. So happy it spills out of you. I was ecstatic when I saw my favorite cake. Nearby. Close. Not too far. A small library is close by. Spot. A specific little place. This is where we picnic. Wag is the movement of a dog's tail back and forth. Buddy waggled his tail incessantly. Yummy is a fun way to say delicious. I nearly wept because that cake was so delicious. Using your tongue to touch something is known as licking. Max got a big wet lick from Buddy. Heartwarming. A feeling that melts your heart in a good way. That story was so heartwarming. Sunset is the time when the sun sets. We watched the sunset together. To gather your belongings and get ready to leave. Pack up. It's time to pack up and head home. Practice speaking. Let's say these together. Say them slowly, gently. Allow them to settle. The town where Max grew up was tranquil and full of flowers. They walked home after packing their picnic. That night, Max fell asleep smiling. He was most in love with his family. Want to hear it once more? Keep your eyes shut. See the grass. Taste the chocolate. Enjoy the breeze. Allow the whole thing to play in your head like a relaxing movie. You did something amazing today. Actually, no. You did more than learn English. You had a feeling. It was a mental image you created. You breathed the story in and let it sit inside your chest. That is unusual. And that's how you grow. Therefore, please return soon. Same place, same welcoming vibe. Before then, stay supple, keep an open mind, and never cease to appear.